Is it going? Who knows?
It is. I'm waiting. I am waiting for yours to start.
I think it started on
So
mine.
yeah, it looks like it is. And
Hey,
hey, let
we're
me just
here
double.
finally.
Yeah, let me just double check mine. Yeah, I am. I am too. Yeah. Wow, man.
I hear a speaker. There you go. Hey, everybody, we finally made it.
Yeah, it sounds like one of us has YouTube running too much, but let me just kill that. I did it. There we go. All right. That should be it, Ed.
We're
Wow.
here.
Hey, we're here. Hey, sorry everyone. Jeff is out of touch with live reality of running a YouTube show, and I haven't done that many lately. And I apologize to my good friend Ed. I had issues on my end at first, and then we had connectivity issues, and oh my gosh, it just takes one link in that chain to screw up, and things just mess up terribly. Look, guys, if you can hear Ed and me, okay, give us a thumbs up in the chat,
Any thumbs up?
and we're gonna go. Ed is over there in his dungeon, his studio, where he records his Casino Tears podcast, and where he does his live rolls, shoots his videos, and got a new table. And we really haven't talked that much. We did one live on your new table, Ed, and I haven't seen anything since.
I can't remember doing anything since then. It's been hectic around this place. I've been
Well,
between I had Biloxi, then I just got back from Vegas last weekend. I mean, it's just been crazy.
I was going to ask you. I said you are just now back, just days back, and I don't want to talk about too much because I know you guys will talk about that in a future podcast. That you had another casino Vegas experience put on by Casino
Yep.
Tears with you and 10 Ton and Bo.
Yep.
You had a good crowd. You had a good time. Had good food.
We had all the above. Good time, good food, good crowd. I mean, we were sold out Saturday and Sunday, and we brought in special guests to talk to the people from there in Vegas. I'm not going to go into details here because that's on the podcast, but
Right. No, I don't expect you to.
had a lot of fun. Try to create a different experience for people who are coming in to, take some dice classes, and we got Bo and 10 Ton working on the betting. I do the tossing, and it's been wild, but it's been fun. I mean, we've got another one in Biloxi in July. It's about half sold out, maybe a little over, and then one in October in Vegas, and it's almost sold out on it. It's only 2 or 3 spots left for it, I think. But we're here to talk about the Brownwater Bash, man.
Yes, we are here to talk about the Brownwater Bash, and there's the logo that we were supposed to have on the beginning of the show that didn't show up, but it is the live show update for the Brownwater Bash 2026 update coming up May 15th through the 17th. And Ed, a few changes. You want to talk about that now or later into the show?
We'll do the changes later, but we got the dates up, May 15th and through the 17th.
Maybe it's the 18th, but either way, I always screw the date up on the little
well,
thing there. But
Well, it's the weekend after Mother's Day. That's the best way I
Friday,
remember
Saturday,
it.
and Sunday, 15th, 16th, 17th. That's it. Yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yep. So
Yeah. So
we got a change. We're changing up a few things for it, but I really think it's going to be for the better.
I hope
really
it is
think
for
it
the
is.
better. I mean, it's hard to believe this is year 4.
I think, I published that thing on Facebook. Did I just freeze up?
You did freeze up, and I heard a noise, but I didn't know what it was.
I'm pushing.
Keep going.
I'm
Keep
pushing.
going.
Yeah, I'm pushing about 35 already said they were coming, so that's quick. I mean, we had that many. The first year we had 50 something. The second year we had a little over 70 last year, and this is Brownwater Bash IV, Brownwater Bash 4.
4, yeah, Brownwater Bash 4.
Yeah.
Well, we got a lot of people here on both sides of the channel. We are dual streaming over here on Mid Atlantic Craps. Probably push that under your notifications because I'm not out that often. And we also have the second stream, the main stream, on Ed's channel. That is Roll to Win Craps. And tonight we're going to talk a little bit about the Brownwater Bash. We hope to do a live rollout on the entertainment and educational app Crapsy that you can log in and play. We're going to be playing Crapless. And we're going to be talking about the show. Then we're going to answer your questions and wrap things up at the end of the show. That is, if technology keeps us there, because I'm telling you, it is certainly a struggle tonight to get things going.
How's your stream strength right now?
I'm good. I'm streaming out at. My incoming is a meg. I have a couple things going on here, a couple computers going, but that's beside the point. But the main computer here is doing fine, and you just never know with these things. That's why it's always good to be able to record and go in live, as you know, can be a pain in the butt. And I don't do it. I don't do it enough now to actually, know. I don't know. Keep up with the times, I should say.
Well, and then not only that, they changed the back office side of everything, and you don't know where they moved it to, and all that kind of stuff, and they don't give you any advance notice. So,
well,
go with it.
The YouTube stuff on the back end, I read up on it and see. But as far as the rest of the stuff, how we broadcast, the different various ways people connect is what changes constantly, especially with all this cloud stuff now that's available. But we do have a lot of people here over on your channel. We've got let's go backwards. We've got James Newberry and Greg. Oh, that's Oswald. That's Oz. Why didn't he change that? He used to say Oz. Now it says Greg Oswald. But then there's Ben and Bud. I already said Waylon. Bill. Hey, Bill. PNW Dice. Checking in from Seattle. How you doing? Dr. Yank's with us. Hey, Lee, how are you? We got Rick and Arnell's with us. I think I already put that up there. We got Mark, Mad Hatter. Not sure what this one here is, but I'll display it on your screen for you. D8's with us. Phil, Cadillac Jack, Camper. We got Mr. Yo on your side.
Got a lot of folks.
Yeah, over on my side, we got Clay and Ken and Chris, Sideshow Gamble's with us today, and we got Jen. Jen's over here on my side. Victor's on both sides, and let's see, we got Jim Badger and Craig O'Bay. Craig O'Bay with us tonight.
OBC.
OBC.
Yeah. I knew I smelled pine trees.
I was trying to get back to his original post, but I can't find it at the moment, and I'm not going to worry about it too much. Well, the idea was that we were going to do a live rollout tonight on a crapless table, talk a little bit about Mississippi rules. It's a little different in Mississippi than it is in Vegas when you play, or it can be. I'm not saying it is, but it can be a little different if you're playing at a live table. And we're going to play Mississippi rules tonight. That will be the auto buy on the 5 and the 9 is the biggest difference. And the way that I'm sure Ed bets in Vegas and when he's in Mississippi or in Biloxi, there's a little bit different change in the way that you drop and go to wherever, I should say. Yeah. How you progress.
Yeah. There were some. I always have to adjust to Vegas rules when I go.
Oh, that makes you adjust that way. I have to adjust the other way. I adjust the Mississippi rules. But in any event, what do you want to do? You want to head to the table and try to get things started while you readjust your camera, or do you want to talk some more?
I got to move this camera. Let's go ahead and do a little shooting and see what happens, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about the Brownwater Bash and the changes we're going to make at the end of the show.
All right.
So let me just change this out.
Yep. And while you do that, I'm gonna change my microphone out and switch over to this microphone and make sure that we're all connected here on the app here, so we can see what's going on. Yep, looks like we're connected. And for you guys playing on the app tonight, we are playing on the app Crapsy. It is an educational and entertainment app where you do not have to bet with any real money. It's there for you to learn the game and have fun with others, and it's a crapless table tonight. We do have the auto buys on the 5 and the 9, whether you're playing the crapless rules or you're playing Mississippi rules or you're playing your old way. In the app, you have a $3,000 bankroll, $15 minimum table. Ed and I will be doing the same. I did set up 5 times odds. That might be a little different, but in any event, 5 times odds. And we do have both the field paying double, and I think we have a bonus bet paying $31.50 to 1. And let's see, do we have? We got a few people there. That's the screen that looks like for the app. And let me switch over to Ed's screen since he is the first one rolling tonight.
You're gonna let me go first. One thing I'm gonna tell you, I know you got it set at 5 times odds, but most of the casinos in Biloxi will have 10 times odds.
Yep, I knew that. Yep. And I didn't know that.
This camera lined up here.
Yeah, let me turn on my keyboard here for my keyboard entry for my roll tracker and get my chips off there. And yeah, let me just pick up my chips. I'm starting with 3,000. You got 3,000.
Yeah.
Yep. We're playing a $15 table, and you want to go ahead and say your setup first, and then I'll set mine up after tell them what I did after you.
Yeah, I mean we're on a. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 60, 75, 80. I'm going to do 20, 20, 20 up there on the all tall small, and I'll do a $60 pass line. And since it's crapless, I don't need a crap check.
That is true.
So
that is true.
Man, I hadn't shot in a while on this table either. This is not a user-friendly table.
Well, you said that it's changed and you're still learning the bounce, is what you said.
Oh yeah. Yep. All right. You want me to go first, right?
Yep, you go first. I'm all set up. I'll go ahead and get set up with what I'm doing. Very simple. You don't need a crap check, so I'm good on that.
Come out 7, that'd be a winner. That'd be a push.
That's a push for me. What was the dice call?
5-2.
5-2. Make sure that all is working. And we're good to go. All right.
I've got a 6-2-8.
A 6-2 on an 8. Easy 8. Mark that up. And point's going to be an 8. Give me a countdown, Ed, on the on your throwing so that I can lock those people out on the app. But you go ahead and tell them how you're setting up your bets.
Yeah, I'm setting up $20 on the extremes each. That gives me a buy. I'm gonna go 150 odds. No, you said, what'd you have? Yeah, I can do that. I got $60 pass line. And I'll do a $30 6 and 8. And a $15 field.
All right.
So I'm ready whenever you are.
All right, I'm pushing the button now. The countdown will start. And I think we're gonna. And I'm ready. I'm ready when you are.
Thank you, Waylon. Waylon just dropped me a
$10 super chat. I saw that.
415. Field bet loses.
4-1 on a 5. Marked up.
Move these out of my way before I run over them.
That's an 8 and a 5.
You ready?
Let me lock them out. And good to go.
Hard 4.
Hard 4, the hard way.
I did forget to put my field bet back down there.
What did I do here? 4-1. 5 and a hard 4. Yeah, let's mark in the hard 4.
I need to hit something with some money on it.
I have stuff with money on it, but I don't have the extreme started out like you did because I was trying to get squared away on my end with everything.
628. That's the point.
That's the point. All right, that's gonna pay me 15 and 18. And then I got 21 there. And I had 15 on the 3 and the 11 from the start, which I forgot about. Your table's set up as a crapless table on your layout. Mine is not, so I am...
Yep. I did that. I did that on purpose.
6-2. Don't throw yet, Ed. I had to get everything marked in there. Yep. So 1, 2, 3,
We're
4,
coming
5.
back out.
Yep. And now I'm ready to go when you're ready, Ed. Go ahead.
Five, 2, 7. That knocks down everything we had established.
It really wasn't a whole lot, Ed. 4, 5, 8. What was the combination on the come out?
5, 2 again.
5, 2. All right. Hey, Chris Demon Dog over there on your side. Dual streaming today. Both Mid-Atlantic craps and...
Hard 4. 4 is the point.
Hard 4. 4 is going to be the point. All right.
There's 2 of them I've thrown, dude.
Yes, that's 2 hard 4s. That is correct. Reset the 4. Did I get the... Those of you in the Crapsy app, I am catching up, so just give me a second. You're probably getting some post bets in, but I'll be caught up here soon. That technical issue really has me flabbergasted. All right. Give them a couple seconds, Ed. I just punched that in there. For those of you just joining us,
we're both flabbergasted. We're both flabbergasted after our 20-minute delay.
Yeah, it was. But, you know, even if you're flying these days, you got a delay.
Yep.
The thing I was going to say is, for those of you that's joining us, this is a 2026 Brownwater Bash update with a live rollout. We talked a little bit about the Brownwater Bash. We'll pause here after hand 3 or 4. Talk about it depending on how long they go. Ed could shoot all night, be my guest, and we talk about it afterwards. But then we'll close the show out with some questions and some answers and some more information. But Ed, dice are out. Let's go.
Three, 1, 4.
That's a point. That's a winner.
Glad I didn't bet that hard way like I was thinking about.
Well, I'm surprised you didn't now that you actually hit it twice.
That's the way it goes, dude.
And I think I am missing one of the hard 4s. But I'm not going to worry about it. Go back and check it out. Somebody will probably tell me eventually when I get settled down here.
I think in that first hand, yeah, you are missing the hard. The point set was a hard 4. See where you got 3, 1? You need a hard 4 right in there. Because you got me showing 4, 3, 1 is the point.
Did you come back and buckshot that? You didn't throw anything else?
I threw a hard 4, then I threw a 3, 1.
There you go. Let's catch it up. I just got to get paid. All right, let's go. Dice out.
Coming out again.
There you go. Let's catch it up.
Oops.
I just got to get paid.
Let me do that.
I'm a big hop. 639.
6-3 and a 9. Center field on the 9. And that's a new point.
That is the new point.
Let's make that 20. Let's mark that.
Now I will do a hard 4 and a hard 10. Quarter each.
All right. Hard 4 and 10, quarter each. Dice out.
415.
All right. 415. Caveman has a question.
I'm going to buy the 5 for $20.
Cave has a question on
What's
your
the
recent foreplay on your channel. If you want to take a look at, maybe answer that before we move on.
Because I'm in a rush and not thinking there, caveman. That's about it.
Yep.
Plus, there's no vig in my casino anyway.
Right. All right. Dice are out.
$415.
Imagine that.
I think that's 3 5s that I've thrown.
It is.
Total.
It's and they're all been 4 1s.
20, 20
Should be the third
30,
one.
29.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm missing. So I don't even have it paid. I didn't even bet that right. I'm gonna take that to 36 and be done with it.
Going to 30. Since I only placed it for 20.
So I mean, change. And dice out.
$437 on an ugly hop.
437 on
437.
All right.
Never hit an extreme, dude. What are we playing crapless for?
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing, but you were dialed in on those 4s and 5s. Just shame we didn't kind of work it a little differently. I'm showing an 11 roller, Ed. I missed a 415, so you actually had a 11 12 roller on the Crapsy app, the place where we have about 35 people playing, getting their entertainment and fix on. And hopefully I'll be able to get back to some better views now that I'm situated.
Good.
With my
I'm gonna do 20, 20, 20 on you up there too. $60 pack.
No, I'm not that confident. 15 on the pass line, and I'll do 555 on the bonus until I get situated. Let's get some dice out here. All right, hand 2 on the app. Oh, what am I missing here? Yep. And those that are in the chat, we'll display some of those too. I just got discombobulated.
I'm still discombobulated.
You know, there's a lot of bad weather moving across the country again, Ed. I know you're getting it tonight. I'm getting it tomorrow. The people in the Midwest that are experiencing that, we say that we're thinking of you. All right. 15 pass and just a 555. Dice are out. Here we go. 5-4 on a Big Mac Daddy Hard 9.
It's one of your signature numbers, dude.
When I might be on, but it's too early to tell, Ed. It is really too early to tell. I do not have my dice cam. So let me pull these up so people can see. 549. All right. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to do what I did last time, and that's going to be 81 across, and then I'll put the gambit bet on the 3 and the 11, although neither one of us have hit one yet. All right, now I need $15 or $30 on the 3 and the 11. Put that on top of those. So
I'm buying extremes for $20 each.
And I have $28 on the odds. All right. So, let's see. 5-4 on a 9. All right. Six, 4, 6, 5. Cross sixes. For those of you that know. Dice out. Six, 4, 10. Oops, I rolled that. That's a 6, 4, 10. Mark that. It's going to pay me 27.
So I'm going to 20 on the 4 and 10. My field bet hit. I got nothing on the 5.
6, 4, 10. All right. Did I mark the 10 in? All right, here we go. Oh. Yes, Meeson, I know I'm missing the 5. I don't know when you put that in my side of the chat, but I am missing a 5. But the roll tracker and the Crapsy app is keeping track of that. All right, 6, 4, 6, 5. Dice are out. Six, 3, 9, frontline winner.
There you go.
Mark it. 6, 3, 9. 6, 3, 9. Oh, 20 pays 30. 15 on top is going to be 45. I'm not supposed to pay myself that. I guess I could pay myself that way. There's 15 on the top, and I got 20 is going to pay 30. And these bets here on a 3 and 11 above that, because I don't have a crapless layout like Ed has, and like you guys are playing online. But I just figured out what Mark was talking about. That you have a sponsor, Ed. You have on your you have a whiskey glass set through the YouTube advertising on your side. It's displayed on the page. Yeah,
I do, and I'll be glad to talk about one of them. I took one of those things with me to Vegas. I'll be happy to talk about that in a minute if you want me to.
All right. Did I put that 6, 3, 9 in? Yeah, I did. The puck's off, so I'm assuming we did. 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, here we go. Dice out. Five, 1, 6. Point's not going to be a 6.
Jeff, I'm going to go back to 75 on that 9.
5, 1, and a 6. It's a 6. Put that there. Let's come down with a quarter on the odds. Oh, I picked up my damn $15 over my yo.
I used to do that all the time.
Yeah, I know. Both sides of your table set up for crapless, right?
No,
Oh, really?
the other side is
I'd
just standard. Yep.
That's how Chris Dice Agent has his table set up. Here we go. Dice out. Six, 4, 10.
10, 20, 20 on there.
I don't know. Why do I not have the auto buys on? See, that's me not paying attention to what I'm doing here, Ed. I should have 27. Let's just go ahead and drop a nickel here and here. Get done with it. Just for the record, Ed, this will be the 18th roll. No extreme yet.
That's not good.
Not when you're playing this. Nope. Thanks, Oz. I appreciate that. It's amazing what no practice will do for you, Oz. Just kidding.
Sometimes it helps to stay away a while.
Oh, that's too high. 639. Man, that bounced. Whoa. That was definitely over the broomstick.
Pays me 105. Goes to the rack.
639. Grab this. Take that right to 36. Should be at 50. We'll go to 80 if it hits again. And did I get that in for them? I did. All right. Dice out. Oh.
80 is the magic number.
Yeah, if you're down there, it is. Like, I've missed my bets on the 10s because I didn't have them up to 20. Only because I was rushing because of that stupid mistake. The technical issues. Another 639. Should have been at 50 or 80 already.
That pays me 116. Hit it 2 more times, I dare you.
Yeah. All right, we're taking it right to 80. You'd like to see it 2 more times.
Mm-hmm. Because I just collected 116.
I got you. I went to 80. Here we go. Dice are out. That's a good toss. Oh! I shouldn't have said it. She bounced down on a 5, Ed. That was a beautiful toss, though. Nothing wrong with that. See where the dice landed? That's a beautiful toss. No chips in the way. Was a good toss, but sometimes that happens.
It does happen, not just sometimes.
5-2.
So I'm going to do something different.
I'm going to try to catch up on things.
We got to catch some extremes, dude.
And let me guess, you're going to change your shot.
I am.
How did I know?
I warned you.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I was still just going to do 5-5-5 and 15 on the line.
60.
Did I switch over to
20, 20, 20.
your screen yet? Sorry. Dice, you're out when you're ready.
Are we good?
Yep.
You know what I'm going to do too? Because Waylon did that super chat thing. I'm going to throw his old set.
Uh-oh.
and a chopper. 5635. Those were short. I'm gonna call it anyway. 628.
628.
One of them was short.
That's a 628. Now, I'm going to get me some red chips, and then I'm going to bet. So give me a second, Ed, so I get set up this time.
Yeah, I'm setting up.
$6.28. It goes over there. So we're going to do 20 here. 15.
20 on extremes.
15. And that should give me just enough. And it does.
150 odds.
And quarter on the odds. Mark the 8 and dice are out.
Big old 6-1, dude.
Oh, we 0.7 down. That happens too. that happens too, right?
It always happens at some time or another.
Yeah. Happens to the best and the worst of us.
6-1.
I will not change my shot.
We got to change something. We're hunting. We got to hunt for some extremes.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. Oh, well, we got a $3,000 bankroll, so we got a few bullets.
We do have bullets.
1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 5. Come on, button push. There we go. 5, 5, 5 on the bonus. That hurt. Ouch. I did give the fine folks playing over there in the app. I did give them 5 reload on the bullets at 3,000 a pop. So if they can't make do with that much money, practice some more.
That's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot of bullets. Are they betting way too big?
51 on your channel, just 20 on mine, but I don't mind that. We're dual streaming on both channels. Makes no difference to me.
No don't players on the table tonight.
Although, will you have a story on a future podcast about that?
Maybe.
I'm not saying anything else. I'm just saying, will you? All right, dice are out. Here we go. Shooter 4. On this abbreviated show, since we had problems getting started. Hard 10.
Throwing a few 10s tonight, dude.
Yeah, but I ain't getting paid on. Well, I did. I take that back. I did get paid on a few.
You gonna throw some extremes this time?
I'm trying. I'm close. No cookie. No cookie. So let's see. We're going to need 100 and 101. Right? Yep. No. 81. 5. So 86. I need 86. And that's 20. 15. I know. I haven't taken it up yet. The first hit I will. Oh, that's why it is. It's supposed to be 76. You're right, Ed. I got to drop 2 more nickels. It should be 20. I knew the math was off somewhere. That's what happens when you don't play that often. I play it, once, twice a year at the most? Change for a quarter. Damn, I still need more money. I still reaching. Forgot I was doing this this gambit on this damn 3 and 11 on the crap list, and I ain't got used to that yet. Damn. Hands cost me a little more than I thought it would. I don't typically start
Problem
with
with
a
crappers,
$3,000
if you're not hitting them, like right now, I'd be going. If this was a real live game, I'd be saying we really need to be thinking about a regular table because we're not throwing any extremes.
Yep. That is for sure. All right. All right, dice out.
Hello, Greg.
There's an extreme.
Yo, that's a 12.
It's a midnight, and I'm not on it.
I am. I got a quarter on it.
Yeah, sucker.
Going to 50. Going to 50. Throw me about 5 more of those, please.
Oh. We'll see what happens. I'll try. Can't make any guarantees. Here we go. Dice out. Hard 6. Double digit.
We'll take that.
I have nothing on the hard ways. I don't play a lot of hard ways, as you know.
Got to pay that 12. Pay double. Not
Maybe 21. Drop. Wait one. All right. 6, 4, 6, 5. All right. And dice are out. Four, 1, 5.
Does me no good.
Does me. I got 20. 4, 1, 5. Mark it there. Yep. Drop the 30 for 1. Actually, 30 for 2. I shouldn't have done it that way, but I already got it out there. We'll take that right straight to. I'll go to the 36. I haven't racked anything. And let's go. Dice out. All right. Oh, I dropped them. 5, 4, 9. I shortened the landing zone up from the first shot, but that drop there, Ed, they fell almost out of my hand.
Well, we'll take the result. Even
Yes,
though
we
it does
will.
me no good.
It does
Don't
me
have
good.
anything on the 5 or the 9.
It does me.
Again, there's your signature number, the 5, 4.
36. All right. Popped it in there. 6, 4, 6, 5. Dice out. And we look good. Five, 1, 6.
50 for 1. Take it.
Nah, that's not what I'm getting. 5, 1, 6. 5, 1, 6. I'm getting 30 for 2. We'll just take that to 30. Let's go and rack this back up. And 5, 6, 9, 10, 12. 5, 6, 9, 10, 12. Right. All right. 6465.
Skill and Luck is on. It's a treat to have you here with us, Skill and Luck.
Oh my, that is. How you doing, Skill? Dial in, my friend. Been a while since we talked. Dice out. Ah, 4-3 on still yet not a bad shot either.
Quit making them good shots, dude.
Well, I didn't say anything that time.
I know. All right, at least you hit my 12. You hit a 12.
Yeah, I didn't get paid on it though, did I?
Nope.
Wasted some money on some extremes so far, and we've only had the one.
We got to change that up.
Yeah, we do. Just don't don't do what you did last time.
Don't PSO like I just did.
I didn't say that.
I
did
did.
not say that. I know you did, but I didn't say it.
I'm quite capable of doing it.
All right. 555.
20, 20, 20.
Oh, all right. Well, he's setting up for those of you joining us. This is the 2026 Brownwater Bash update. We'll be giving an update, I guess, after Ed's shot here. We'll talk a little bit about it. Then you can formulate some questions, put them in the chat. And at the end of the show, we'll try to answer the questions the best we can. There has been a change that Ed mentioned in the beginning of the show. He'll talk about it here shortly. All right, Ed, whenever you're ready.
I'm scared now.
Why?
I don't know.
As they say, there's nothing to be scared of.
Hard 6.
Double Desian on the 3-3. Oh. Catch up the roll tracker. Give me a second, Ed. Oh, I got it in there. Shoot.
I'm in no hurry. I'm making
Nope.
a bet.
I got it. I should just keep getting change for a black every hand because I'm not on top of my bankroll by no means. Change up my betting just a little bit. Let's go 15 and 15 there. So I've saved myself $40 so far. I'm just saying, let's see what happens. Yep.
Congratulations.
Dice are out. Yeah. Well, just my difference in betting. Now that I got caught up in my mind what the hell we're doing.
Hard 6.
Wouldn't that be a frontline winner?
Yes, sir. 2 in a row.
Back
hard
to
6.
back? Yeah, back to back.
Yeah. Little chopper action there.
Yep. Taking a look at what's happening over here on the app, the Crapsy app for educational entertainment purposes. So we've got the One Roller, Waylon, Chemo, Marty, and Moxon, the top 5, followed by Rick, Chase, Big Kitty Cat, Bach 09, Talent Stance, and that puts everybody in the green. Ready when you are, Ed. Dice out.
Does it surprise anybody that Waylon's a hit?
Does not me.
Not me. The guy can bet. Four, 3, 7.
So come out. Just going to reset it. Mine's push, push. And
6, 1, 7.
push, push.
Push, push again.
Yeah. Let me give them a second to get caught up here, Ed.
Go right ahead.
I know you don't like that, but it is what it is. All right, dice out.
4, 3, 7.
Well,
3 in a row.
it's a shame. It's a shame we're not doing something a little different. Where's your
Like
world
hopping?
at? Yeah, hopping. You know. But that is a roll extender.
It ain't worth much right now.
Nope, it's not. That's for sure. Dice out.
3, 1, 4.
I thought I got ready to put in a 3 something else. 3 1 4.
3, 4.
I didn't say it. You did. I didn't want to jinx you. I don't want to be called the jinxer.
Yeah. I don't care.
All right. So the points of 4. All right. That means I need 15 there and 18 there. I would like to just break even on one hand here anytime, Ed. This
Hard
is the
4,
hand.
hard 10 for a quarter. Hard 4, hard
All right.
10 for a quarter.
You see something. I don't see anything.
You ready?
Yep, dice out.
6, 5, yo.
There it is.
Fine.
You have anything on it? Because I got 15 on mine.
I got a quarter. You should have 20.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. I have 15, but you're right. I
You
should.
should have 20. You should
Yeah.
have 20.
No, you're right. See, told you I don't do this enough. Gonna have to do a couple of these before before I come down there.
Yep.
All right. 60. And push the dice out. We'll take that to 30.
Glad to have you here, Mr. Gomez. Jay.
Dice are out when you're ready.
Five, 4, 9.
5, 4, and a niner. Mark it. 5, 4, 9. Come on. What's going on? 5, 4, 9. All right. That's going to pay me 3. Take that to 36. And I'll push the button as soon as I rack it in. Dice out.
All right. Six, 3, 9.
Another niner. Take that to 80. Make sure I got these in here right. I do. And dice are out when you're ready.
Short. Ace, deuce.
Ace deuce, that would be another one. Finally. Chevy, I'll answer your question in just one second. 60. 30. Damn, I'm positive on a hand for once, Ed. Damn.
Fantastic.
I'm ready when you are. Dice out.
Whoa, a big rollback. 6, 4, 10.
6, 4, 10. Not quite an extreme, but it's out there.
It's all right.
It's all right.
I got a quarter on it.
I didn't have anything on it. I didn't have anything on it.
Hard 10 falls. Go to 50. Some repeaters
Dice are
on
out when
something
you're-
that's pressed would be good. You ready?
Yep, dice out.
Whoa, I hit the wall. And got what I deserve. 5-2.
5-2.
Too long. Yep. I was trying to put it in close to the wall and got too close.
Too close.
At least we hit some extremes this time.
Yeah, we did.
Well, you hit a 12, and then I hit a 3 and 11.
Yep. And me
get
cutting
set.
back on the starting chips and with a 3 and the 11 helped me get to a positive on a hand. Not by much, but positive on a hand. So I'm going to answer Chevy's question that's over there on your channel because I want to make sure he doesn't confuse our two tables because they're definitely totally different. I'll switch to my screen right now. That screen that you're looking at there, Chevy, I'm not sure. Let me display your question, and Ed will talk about the Brownwater Bash. This table is I bought used. It's not specifically what you would call a regular craps table. It is bigger than the ones at the Ocean in Atlantic City, but it's a 12-foot table measuring inside 11 inches and 11 feet 9 inches, so it's not quite 12 foot inside end to end, and it's not as wide as what you would think. This table is the same table that George from CY, Big AZ uses. There's a couple others I've seen out there right now. It's kind of slipped my mind who else may have one. And it came with its original layout that had a fire bed on it. I bought this layout from a company in Las Vegas, and there's two of them. And I'll be honest with you, I don't remember which one. This layout is now 2.5 years old. I had a previous layout before this, and it was on a different table. So I am in a studio that is only a 12 by 11 foot table, a 12 by 11 foot room. So the table sits catty corner with what you see right back here. That pole is a light pole that is a photographer's pole that goes end to end 13 feet from catty corner to catty corner. It hangs everything. I got 3 lights up there, 3 cameras, power bank, and a bunch of cables running every freaking where. Anyway, so I'm not sure, Chevy, you can shoot me an email at jeff@midatlanticcraps.com if you would like to.
What's your underlayment? What's your underlayment, Jeff? That's what he really asked.
It is the original underlayment that's there on the one end, and it is very bouncy. That's the end I'm throwing to. On the opposite end, I cut it and ripped it, and you guys can't see it, but just about where the prop bets start on my side of the table, the stick left side of the table, it is, I had to pull it tight. You can't see it, but I can when I run my hand across. It's a hard surface on the opposite end. So if I throw the opposite way, I go on the back side of the table when I'm shooting on the hard surface and shoot from there. But the underlayment is what came with it. And because it had this particle board that had a layer of some material there, I left it because my layout I felt was already thick enough as it is. But in any event, I don't know if that answers your question or not, but Ed just switched tables. He got a brand new table now. Beautiful table there, Ed, that you have, and you have it set up. Now I see it, crapless on one side, regular on the other. But this is new to you, and it has a tremendous bounce that you're not used to. You're still trying to get accustomed to.
Yeah, you know, I think it helps me when I get to the casino a little bit, which kind of opposite of what I used to think. But this one's got the original underlayment from the Horseshoe Casino in Las Vegas. This table's built in the late 50s, early 60s, somewhere in there. We think there was only 20 of them made. I know where 3 of them are, and this being one of those. And so it's an old horseshoe table. I've got the original. There's a whole video I've got out there about resurfacing or recovering it, and it shows you exactly what's under this table, which is there's about 1/8 of an inch cotton fine. I mean, it's a thick. If you hit this table, you can't press it down, but the dice will certainly bounce off of it, and you can't hardly hear them land. So it's very soft, very bouncy. Anyway, the video's out there if you want to see what's under this one.
All right, you do have a video out. Anyway,
It's a beautiful old table. It's a beautiful old table.
let's talk a moment about the Brownwater Bash.
The Brownwater Bash, for those
Yep.
that are not used to it, it is a free-for-all. Everybody come into Biloxi, Mississippi that's interested in craps, plays craps, wants to meet. There'll be a bunch of YouTube folks there generally. Use your comps. If you have them at any of the major casinos in town, all the corporate casinos are there basically, and several privately owned as well. So if you got comps, use the comps. There are hotels up and down the boulevard there that you can also stay at if you don't have comps. Might be cheaper. I know some people in the past have done that. And we're having a change in venue for the hosting of the Brownwater Bash this year. Golden Nugget has very graciously stepped up, and by stepped up I meant they are welcoming us in with open arms, and they're going to provide us with a nice room, I believe, probably a banquet room of some sort, with a bartender or two, and allow us to have a meet and greet in there on sometime on Saturday. Those details have not been worked out yet as to time and so forth, but the Golden Nugget, instead of the Hard Rock this year, will be hosting the Brownwater Bash, and I believe it's a positive thing.
Well, you should know it's your bash. It's bash number 4. A couple points I would make is getting a actual conference room or some type of banquet room. Would we be limited to the time, do you think, or would we be able to sort of mingle a little longer?
Well, I think we'll easily get at least a couple of hours out of it. I mean, that's what we've always had. So who knows? Might give us longer. Hell, we might talk them into putting a table in there.
That would be sweet. I just had a thought, Ed, while you were talking, as I probably should have brought up my pictures from last year while you were sharing what you were saying. Obviously, it would have been the Hard Rock for most of them, but they would have been able to see that. You also mentioned some YouTubers. Last year you had 10, although Waylon stayed out on the bubble craps machine with Alicia. He didn't come in, but people saw him out there. But he was the 10th YouTuber that was at your event last year. And each year it's grown in the number of people. I told you that you would hit 75 or 80 last year. I'm not making a projection for this year, but I think it's going to be a good turnout.
I expect a good turnout. You know, I don't know if the economy will hurt us. It may. So I'm not going to be surprised if we're less, but I'll be very happy if we go over last year's, you know. So it is whatever it's going to be. I mean, I understand times are a little bit harder now. The, you know, gas prices, my God, are stupid, but they are cheaper in Mississippi. So come on down there and get some gas. Hard Rock has always been our home there, and a lot of people will continue to stay there. But the Golden Nugget has really, really impressed me with what they're trying to do and what they'd like for us to do there. And so I gave them the nod a couple of days ago that they were the lottery pick for the host.
You're going to get asked this question: is there any special room rates or anybody they need to contact? And the answer is, at this moment, no.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I say always use your comps.
And if that happens, you will definitely make an announcement either on a show, on one of your podcasts, or even on your Patreon channel.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I just made the decision like 2 days ago
Yep.
that May 15th, 16th, and 17th. Right there it is.
Yep, May
Right there
15th
at the
to the
bottom.
17th. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And for
Yep.
those of you that have been in the past, look for some of the same things to happen again. And for those of you coming in, you'll be able to have an opportunity to play with several what I consider seasoned players. Although we had a couple newbies last year that played that followed the etiquette the right way, and we didn't have to fuss at them. But my understanding is one of those guys is doing real good now at playing the game and thoroughly enjoys it. But you'll have opportunity to
Good.
play with some of the folks that you see here in chat on both sides. The chat here, there's several of these people I see on Ed's channel that have been there almost every year, and
Yeah. We
we
always
will
have
be
a
there.
good group.
Yep. Hey Jay Z, how are you?
You
May
know.
15th through the 17th, Brownwater Bash number 4, and it. I always say it's going to be a good time, and Ed, you and I have always said, no matter if just you and I show up or other people show up, we're still going to have a good time.
Yeah, I've already probably got somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 or so already contacted me in the last 24 hours about coming. So,
Yep. And the one
and
reason
all
why
those are very seasoned players. So that's great.
Yep. And one of the reasons why we're kind of late getting out on the notification was because you didn't know where the venue was actually going to be, and the Nugget has graciously offered you a few things.
Yeah, I met them back when we were doing the Casino Tiers event in January, and had a good conversation with the table games manager there. They are about to add a crapless table. I hope it will be a third table, not resurfacing one of the tables. But anyway, yeah, he and I hit it off real well. My former host works there now, and she's
Well,
put in a lot of good words for us.
that was a question that I was getting ready to put up there. Jen wanted to know where is Krista, and you just mentioned it.
Well, Krista is no longer at the Hard Rock, and right now she is working as a floor supervisor at the Golden Nugget
And it's not a
for now.
host, right? At the moment.
Not at this point.
Yeah.
You know, there's these things in corporate worlds called non-competes. And
Yep.
so I really think that's what's delayed her being a host there already. Put hers back up there. I
Makes
didn't see
sense.
it. Yeah.
Put that back up
So
there.
anyway, yeah, I didn't get to read all that. I said, no, or something. And
Jen making one of her comments
yeah.
about people talking.
All right. So Jen, let me
But
know if you're coming. Let me know if you're
yep.
coming. I can talk to Krista for you. So anyway, she's going to try really hard to work with all the people that she worked with in the past. And that's all I can say at this point. She may or may not be a host by that point. But hopefully, I hope she is. I think that's where her talent is. It's really weird, Jeff, seeing her working the floor or sitting at box when you're playing craps.
Oh, I bet box would probably bother me, but seeing her on the floor and talking to her wouldn't bother me one bit. I mean, her at the box, I think
I
she'd
played the
probably
first
give us
time
a
I
hard
played there.
time.
First time I played on that table over there. She was sitting at the box, so it was just a trip for me to see her there.
Wow. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, Jen says, "Yep, she's coming," and she says she can't resist seeing us big lugs. Now, I'm a big lug. Ed's lost more weight since last time you saw him, Jen. He's doing good with whatever the doctor has prescribed. I can tell you that.
Now the doctor has not prescribed anything other than Ed had to quit feeding his trap so much and
There you have it.
lay off the carbs.
What about the brown water
So,
tonight? Any idea on the brown water? What are you drinking?
a little bit of Old Dominic comes out of Memphis, Tennessee.
I do not recognize that. But you're the bourbon connoisseur, so you're you know
Got a
what's
nice
see, I got
caramel.
I have brown water, but it's not alcohol. It's flavored
That's
tea.
That looks like tea.
Flavored water.
Yep.
It is. It's actually
Yep.
squirted in the bottle. Mio tea. All right, Ed.
Yep.
You want to get back and let's at least go 2 more shooters.
Yeah,
I'll
let's shoot.
one time
Let's
and
shoot
maybe,
another hand or two. Let's shoot
Yep.
another hand or two, and then finish
And,
her up.
and then we'll get going. All right, guys, we're gonna head back over to the table. I know the people that are in the on the app Crapsy that we're playing is probably having a hard time with it tonight, where we took this pause. But that's what we said we were going to do. It is an update for the Brownwater Bash number 4, 2026, and we said we do a live update. So let's go ahead and I'll roll one more time, and then Ed will roll 1 or 2 more times to close it out. Let's go ahead. Since I'm not done anything with the bonus, there's 5, 5, 5, and 15. Ed, does the Nugget have the bonus where the Hard
Yes, it
Rock did
does.
not? And the Hard Rock did not.
That's correct.
You used to always tell
The
me,
nug-
Jeff,
The Golden
ahead.
Nugget does have the bonus bet.
you used to always tell me, Jeff, when you come down here and play at the Hard Rock, it is what it is. There's no bonus. You get what you throw, and you bet.
Yep. That's it.
All right. 1, 2, 1, 3 on to come out, dice out. Short roll. Hey! There's a winner, frontline winner. There's a 6-5. Yo!
That's not a winner. That's the point. That's the point.
Oh, you're right. See? It's a winner for me because I didn't lose any money. Thank you, Ed. That was a test. Oh, come on. My mouse cursor moved. I'm getting set up on my end where I switched and sat down and produced. So that's going to be the point. Is a yo 11. Let's go 76. Yeah, let's go 15 here. 15 on those odds. And 4, 20 on the 5 and 9. 18, 6 and 8. I probably should put something on the 10 since I hit it. So 20 on the 10. And let's go. Dice out. Whoa! Ed!
No.
Oh my gosh. Ed.
You pulled an Ed.
No, I pulled a Jeff. And that's what we get for taking a break. We jinxed the shooters.
We cooled down the shooter, didn't we?
Yeah, that's all right. I am going to let you shoot till your heart is content the rest of the time. And for those of you to know why I am not shooting, then you know why. And if you don't, well, you can go to my website and read all about it. All right. So
I don't know what to do anymore.
well, you've tried a little bit. The biggest thing is we wanted to give them an update, and we've done that.
Yeah.
Now we're just have some fun.
That was the main thing, is to get the word out. Location.
Yep.
Well, hello there, John, from sunny California.
Yep.
So,
Oh. Got a comment. Are you getting ready to throw? Oh, you did throw.
I just threw.
Sorry. What'd you throw?
639.
I,
639. What's the comment?
Nothing. I was 6'3". I didn't realize. I was looking at the wrong monitor. I was looking at what you were streaming behind, and my dumbass. Which goes into this comment that Big AZ just put up here. He said, "Good luck with the bash. I know it's difficult to getting things set up, as you know. Behind the scenes is a lot of work. He wishes you good luck, Ed." Thank you.
I got good friends that help me out. That's
What, the big guy, when you go to take the picture, says, everybody shut up and get up here and take a picture?
Well, I mean, yeah, and then Oz does a lot of work for me in the past. He's done a tremendous amount of work.
Oh, my God, yes.
So, yeah.
Yep. We're good when you're ready, Ed.
I'm putting $30 on that 5 down there.
All right. Casting.
325.
Casting says the Nugget is always cleaner than other casinos, and he loves it.
Ooh. Well, good. That's good to know. I haven't stayed there, Jeff, in 5 or 6 years at least. 30 days. 4.
All right, Waylon, take care. Good night. Hey, Leon, welcome to the show. Waylon
Yeah,
said
Leon
no.
always comes.
Yeah, Leon's been there, I
Leon.
think, all 4 years, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, so my $30 5 goes to 50. Short. 426.
426. Old school's in the house now, Ed. Mike Mullen says he'll be there.
Ah, he always comes. He always comes
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, he
If
does.
you haven't heard what we're doing, just hang on. We'll go over it one more time at the end.
Yes, we will. Oh,
We ready?
yep, dice out. This is the easy part for me now. I'm just producing.
4-3. They kissed in the air.
I saw that. You got a leaner too, by the looks of it. Is that leaning?
No, it ain't a leaner. It's right up against the wall. But when they popped up in the air, they kissed, and there they come down as a 3-4.
It happens. It does happen. I haven't even taken a look at any of our roll count.
I want to
tonight.
shoot one more. I want to throw the chopper one time, dude.
All right.
One more time, and then we'll call it a night.
All right. Yeah, we'll do this again, hopefully before, especially the week or so leading into it, after you make some adjustments with your busy schedule.
My schedule's been crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if you go quarters on the extremes and inside, you're at $210. That's a lot of money to get out there quick.
Yeah, it is. A lot of money, but people play that like that all the time.
Oh yeah.
Dice
It's been a
out.
little while since I've 4-3-7.
On to come out.
I did that last time, didn't I?
Yeah, I think so. 4-3.
Do an inline 6. Point is a 12.
Hey, mark it.
The point is a 12.
All right, let's mark that.
At least we threw one.
Yes, we did. Yep, we did.
You haven't thrown
no, I
any
had-
aces yet tonight.
No, I had a 12.
You had one.
Yep, and an 11.
5-3-8.
5-3-8. All right. Mark it. right. Dice out.
Hard 10.
Hard way. Hard 10. The Old Bay bushel. That's what they call that up here.
That's what they call it up there?
Yep. Well, we call it for a reason, but you would say you'd have to talk about some spice stuff, so we'll talk about that.
Yep. Pine trees and such. 639.
6-3 on the niner. Mark it. All right. Hey, Mark, I didn't see you were here. Have a good night, my friend. Judge in the house.
Yep. Hard 6.
Hard 6.
Would you believe somebody recognized me at the Palms in Las Vegas, dude?
You did tell me that story, and I thought the whole story was very, very interesting. Yes. Did you have your hat on?
I mean,
not your baseball hat.
No.
I'm talking about your other hat. Your
No,
Stetson.
I didn't have any hat on.
Wow.
Five, 3, 8.
538. Melanie, welcome to the show.
Melanie Sanchez,
Yep.
Pearl's girl. She'll be there. She's already confirmed.
Cool. I don't know Melanie.
I did a Tales from the Table with her a while back, probably a year ago now. It's been a while.
I think the person that recognized you just popped in the chat, Ed.
6410. That might be. That was him, Ali. Yep. 6410.
Oh, what a coincidence.
He can verify. He can verify that I was not wearing a hat.
Yeah, you told me the story, and I said, damn. All right, Shelter Man, take care. Glad you could stop by and see us. We're going to recap the details for the 2026 Brownwater Bash at End of Edge Rolls.
Hard 8.
Hard 8, square pair. Oh, my goodness.
Eight goes to 90. $12. That's the point.
That's the point. I was getting ready to say. That is the point. You'll be coming out. What'd you have on the 12, Ed?
I had $75 pass line and a quarter odds.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all.
That's like 225. Yeah.
Yep.
Oops. Hang on. I'm throwing the chopper now. I forgot. Or my version. 527. Dang it! Knocked all that stuff off. And things kissed.
That's a come out. That's a come out.
I know it, but it knocked down that ATS stuff we had going.
Oh yeah. You're right. I didn't see how much you had.
All right.
All right, Lee. We'll
Kinda
see you.
come off the wall.
Be nice to see you again. Hey, Chase.
Hard 10. 10 is the point.
All right, 10 is the point. Oops. Old Bay Bushel again. Damn, I don't know if I got that. I can't remember if I may have missed something on the app for them on that come out. Anyway, we're going with it. Dice are out.
You can't go back and fix it, I don't think. Right?
Not in the app. You can't. Something that always everybody's asked for, but it's difficult.
628.
6-2 on an easy 8.
Page 105 going to the rack. I bled a lot of money on our shots tonight, dude.
Yeah. It's
628 again.
I get ready to say the same thing. You buckshot of that. What'd you have on the 8? 90?
90. Yeah, I'm going to 180.
Damn. Must be getting late.
How you recover.
That is true.
516 on a shorty.
On a shorty. Old Chris from Sideshow Gamble put in there a little while ago when I threw a 516, I missed the chat. He said that's called the mixer.
KitchenAid mixer.
He called it a KitchenAid mixer. That should have been a 6-2 and a 5-1.
You ready?
Yep, dice out.
6-4-10, that's the point.
6-4-10. 10 on the end.
$100 odds, $75 on the pass line.
Oh.
Coming out.
Chris is still here. Yep, coming out.
I think he's going to try to come. 415 is the point.
Yeah, you had mentioned that. I have yet to talk to Chris for over a month now. He and I said we're going to have a chat sometime, but it just hasn't happened. Nobody's fault but our own. But that is what it is. Clay has a comment there for you, Ed.
2 flat tires, dude, on a Persian rug. Not quite. Aces.
I got ready to say, first time tonight we've hit them. That is going to be the
When we were in
65 rolls, 66 rolls.
when we were in I forgot to put money on my 212 there a while ago. That'll go to 50. Let's take the 12 to 50. We would say, I see Bush.
Yeah. Brian does that a little bit on his show, but we won't talk about why.
We were screaming it at the Palms. 6-5, yo.
Yo! There's some extremes coming out this roll. Of course, I'm not playing, so go figure.
And a 6-1 shorty.
6-1 on another shorty. Well,
6 didn't make it to the wall.
that
That was pretty decent little roll right there now.
It was. I think it's a
That was
20.
pretty decent.
I'm not quite sure, but I think it's 20. I'm not.
You're the
I'll
roll
take a look
counter,
here in just
not
a
me.
second. I think it is. I'm going to verify that using the Funkin' Wagnall computer over here. And see, you're coming back over to this, so let's go to let's go here and check this out, since I think you've called it a night. And
Yep.
we're going to call
I'm
that.
calling it a
and,
night.
Yep. And I'm going to bring up the screen here. Should have gave me the clue, the cue. Looks like we got the Lee Hook on top. Waylon finished a little while ago. Didn't take a rebuy. Lee took one. Jack didn't take a rebuy. He's in third place. Moxon, a different type of buy-in. And Chemo, Chase, Rock, and Bach all finished out in 8. Can we get 16 in the green? If we do, holy cow. I'm going to stop right there. Then we got Art Hart, X-Man, Fish Pig, Big Kitty Cat, Chazman 21, Chris Demon Dog, and Talent Stats, Drew, round out the 15 out of 47, 49 players finish on the positive side. And Ed, the way that your pictures come up there when I switch over here, you'll see that.
Yeah, I got to switch. I got to fix that.
You got to
fix that.
You got to switch it one more time. You're welcome, Gomez. Thanks for showing up here, guys. And let's verify that was a 20, Ed. Shall we? I think we shall.
Go right ahead.
It was a 19. I must have missed something somewhere.
You shorted me one.
I shorted it in the app. I didn't punch in one of the numbers, so it's a 20. I thought I missed one of those. You were pretty fast on the run there. So, but
we're good.
In any event, that's fun times tonight. I mean, we got a rough start. Technical issues on my side, and I still don't know what happened. No internet connection whatsoever. And then all of a sudden we have internet, and then we couldn't see Ed. Could hear him, couldn't see him. But in any event,
yeah, I had to reboot.
Yep, and we'll do this again before May 15th, leading up to it. We'll try to do one of these at least every 3 or 4 weeks that fit in Ed's schedule. So that'll give us maybe 2 more chances at it before then to do the show with no hooks. And we'll give you more updates on the 2026 Brownwater Bash. Ed, run down the whole details for the fine folks that are here before they disappear.
Again, there's no formal thing. It's everybody just shows up. I need to know, if you'll email me when you're going to come, I'll start getting a spreadsheet together just to kind of let everybody know, okay, this is the time of the meet and greet, but you're going to meet new friends. You're going to get to be with old friends again. That's the thing I enjoy is, get to see people I only see once a year, plus always the new people. I appreciate them when they come in.
Yep.
Again, there's no charge. There's no nothing. It's just a big old meetup down in Biloxi. I guarantee it's the biggest meetup east of the Mississippi.
That is a good point to make. It's
you're not going to find better food. You're not going to find a more congenial place to play craps. Very, very favorable at virtually every casino. I'm not a big fan of the Beau Rivage, even though some of our people will be staying there. I know Sarge always stays there. He's coming. Golden Nugget is going to host us for our meet and greet and treat us well. I appreciate them very much. So it's going to be a good time. I mean, if you can make it in, if you got the main thing is I always tell everybody, if you've got comps somewhere with a corporate casino, you can use them down there, use them. Don't say, Ed, I need a room, because I can't get you a room. I mean, I don't have
Yep.
that kind of pull. It's a matter of just come down, stay at a casino that you got comps at, or stay at a local hotel. There's several right there on the main boulevard. And, you're within 1 mile, you've got 5 casinos. So, and you got 3 over on the back bay. So they're all there real close by. And everybody kind of meets up, and then they just kind of get to know each other, and they just go play in groups, and they have a good time. And it's just a great experience, I think.
Yep, and Clay is right. They are affiliated with the Golden Nugget in Atlantic City. Oh, there's, depending upon where you play, you got Harrah's or Caesars. You got MGM, which is the Beau Rivage. You got the Boyd property. I forget which one that is.
IP is
Thank
the
you.
Boyd property.
Yep. And if you're like Jen, then you have comps everywhere except the Nugget. After this year, Jen, you will have them there. But so if you have comps elsewhere, there are several, leading casino groups that have properties down there. And like Ed said, they're close by. Oh, look who just showed up! You mentioned him, and look who shows up.
There's Cashier's Cage. Let me say it here first. He told me that he's coming.
Yep,
So the pressure is on him now.
it is. Yep. So you just Cage, you just missed Ed's final roll. He wound up with a 20. Tell him what shot you were throwing, Ed.
I was throwing my poor ass semblance of the chopper.
Yep. Ended up on the show with a 20. Ed had the top rolls. He had a 20 and a 12. I failed to get above 10, but I had a 10 and I had an 11, and then I shot horrible after that. But I only shot a couple times. But in any event, so Ed,
we had two people. Both of us had a PSO.
Yep.
We're going to both lose money on that. But you can win money on a 10 roller. You should win. You should be more than breaking even on a 10 roller, 11, 12 roller, obviously 20 rollers, 19 rollers, whatever. You're going to make some money, and that's what you got to do. You just got to play it smart. We didn't play it smart. We just play it on YouTube here. I felt like I was bluff.
Yeah, yeah, really. But we were messed up because of the start of the show, and I guess I need to do more shows so I don't lose so much, get so rusty on it. And make sure dust all the equipment off, and make sure there's no gremlins and whatnot in the.
I don't know what our gremlins were. We were 20 minutes late getting started, and we were both trying to figure it out. And I ended up, he was having connection problems with the internet. When he got that fixed, all of a sudden my picture was blank, and then I had to do a reboot as fast as I could and get everything set up.
Yep. So look,
JoJo, yes. Study the Mississippi rules. Keep your odd numbers even. Keep your 5 and 9s even, and 20 or higher will be an automatic buy. You pay the VIG on the win. Jeff, the $30 5 and 9 has become a favorite play of mine, starting out. Now, I mean,
starting
it's a
out
little bit on the. Yep, it's been a little bit of a bold move, but you can go from 30 to 50.
Why not 36? You said 35.
Yeah, but I like starting at 30. I mean, that's an extra $12 between the two numbers. You can start at 20 and go to 36, but you don't put anything in the rack. So if I start at 30, I can go to 50 and I can put good money back in the rack, and then try to get to 80 with a short press. And you know how it goes after 80. You collect 116, drop 4, go to 200, collect, You can go to 300, go to 500, whatever you want to do after that.
Right.
We'd love to have you down, PNW, Pacific Northwest. We
Yep.
need some Northwest. We need some Pacific Northwest people down there, Jeff. We haven't had any in the past that I recall.
No, but one said he was coming last year and never showed up, but he had some family emergencies.
Yeah, yeah.
So
But, you know,
we'll
it'd
give
be
him a
nice
break.
to have some. Yeah, wouldn't it be nice to have some Pacific Northwest folks come into Biloxi? Um, sure would. Be fantastic. So
And Aloha Johnny
you
reminds you
all
that.
have a good time down there, right?
What's that? I'm sorry.
Aloha, Johnny, my good buddy. Don't forget to mention lift rides are plus or minus $7 just about anywhere down there
Anywhere.
from casino to casino. Yep. Lyft
Yep.
or Uber, I suppose. I don't. You know, I've always
Yep.
got a car, so I don't know.
Are you you were saying something before I put that chat up there about having a good time, and I talked over you.
You've always had a good time in Biloxi,
Always.
right?
Yeah, I've always, and I'm crossing my fingers that I'll come back 4 years in a row of winter. Last year, as you know, that private table on Sunday night made the difference, and I was playing with Jen and Mark Ryan, and Derek Blackburn and somebody else at the table in the afternoon, and we had had a good roll that made the trip made it worthwhile. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, we all had. It took me a little while last year on that private table to get a good rhythm going, but it got hot while I was going to dinner. But I mean, my God, you got a table for 8 hours. You got to go eat.
It went longer than eight
So,
hours. Yeah.
yeah, it went longer than 8 hours. There's no doubt about it.
Waylon says he's barred from the Nugget, but his dad will be there. But Waylon, remember, the meet and greet will not be held at. Oh, it will be held at Nugget. How are we going to get him in that room? We'll get him in there somehow.
He's probably just I don't know what he's barred for. I mean, you know, was he barred for beating up somebody or barred for being too good at craps? I don't know. Never
I don't
asked.
know. I don't know. And you're right, Mr. Yo. It has been a great time every year. Definitely every year.
A lot of people, I imagine Mr. Yo normally stays at Harrah's down there. I know of several people that are already making plans to stay at Harrah's. Harrah's has got 2 tables. Right now, as far as I know, the crapless table is a fair table. But I hadn't played there in a while. I hadn't been down there in a while. So, but in January, I don't even know if I played in January now that I think about it. I don't think I ever went in there. But in December, I know I went there in December. Uh, that was a fair table. The regular table was pretty darn bouncy. But you know the IP tables, nice and solid. You're going to get a true bounce on those. You're going to get what you throw, and pretty much you're going to get what you throw at the Hard Rock. So it's just a matter of, do you want to play bonus bets somewhere or do you not? You know, the Hard Rock does not have any bonus bets. On the weekend, they do have 4 tables on Friday and Saturday night, and it's loud. It's loud because of the bands and all that stuff that they do. And I'll be playing there. I'll be playing at Hard Rock. Don't worry about that.
Waylon answered the question. He said that they got banned because they're too good at craps. Him and his dad won 13 grand and they accused him of cheating. I'm not sure how you cheat, win 13 grand when you got 4 people at the table watching what's going on, the eyes in the sky and the pit balls behind. I don't know how that happens. But in any event. But
I don't either.
well, Ed, let's go ahead and call this tonight. We've got
All
the
right.
dates: May 15th through the 17th. That's a Friday, Saturday, and a Sunday. We know it's going to be held at the Golden Nugget, and it's a change from the Hard Rock. We know you're going to have a VIP room or some type of a meet and greet in a banquet or conference room. And people that are coming in need to let you know you're coming. They don't have to, but you like to know that. And then
I'd like to have a good number. You know, it helps if I say, hey, Golden Nugget, I got X amount kind of registered to come in, whatever that number is. And
Right.
then we always end up with more than let me know anyway. So
Yep.
that'd be
Yep.
great.
So we got the date as Jen says there, the place, the location. People need to make their reservations now because that is going into a very busy season in Biloxi. You're getting into the fine weather days, and it's a weekend. So make sure you go out and check your app on whatever you're going to stay. Call a host to do whatever to get a room booked, and make sure you get that taken care of. And airfare, we didn't talk about flying in it. For those of you coming in that aren't going to drive, like Lou, when you're flying in, there's a couple options. One, you can fly right into Gulfport. There are several major airlines. I take out of my regional here. I fly into Charlotte, stay in the terminal, fly right into Gulfport, love it. Or as you can do, as Clay and I did one time, we flew out of Baltimore. You can fly into New Orleans, rent a car, and then it's about a 90-minute to an hour, 2-hour drive back to Biloxi. But it's an easy ride once you get over to Lake Pontchartrain. You've got a easy ride there. So there's several ways to get there if you're not driving. So make sure you get those reservations.
Yeah. It's about
up.
an hour and a half drive from New Orleans.
Yeah.
Or as they say, Nolans.
Narlands. Yeah. After you rent the car, by the time you get your luggage, rent the car, get the car, and drive, you got yourself a good 2 hours.
Yeah. No doubt about that. Now, there is a train, Jeff.
Oh, I did not know that.
There is now a train. There is a train that runs from New Orleans to all the way to Mobile, I believe, and it's cheap. And then it costs you $7 to Uber or whatever from the train station. So you could catch a train and enjoy a nice scenery ride on that train. I think what they call it, the Mardi Gras train or something like that now. But
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, my buddy Aloha Johnny just flew into New Orleans from like San Diego and caught the train. It cost him like $19 or something.
Oh wow! And there's a bus, according
It's
to
cheap.
your good buddy that recognized you in Vegas last weekend.
Yeah,
There's a bus from New Orleans to Biloxi.
I'd rather catch the train. I think that'd be kind of fun. They're going to stop a lot, but Chris, holler at me if you have troubles. I'll see what I can help you with.
And Chris, let's talk sometime this week for Friday. I'm not sure what kind of schedule you have.
It'd be his first time coming in. It'd be his first time coming into the bash. That'd be great. That's a different YouTuber person. And if y'all haven't gone and watched Chris Sideshow Gamble's channel, you should. Yeah, I know there's a lot of chaos going on there, dude. He's active military, so y'all understand that situation. So, but I appreciate his service, and I appreciate what he does for our country and what he has done for our country. And there's a really weird connection between my dad helped develop some of the stuff that he does with the military when it was in its infancy. So it's just kind of a neat thing that he and I had to know about together. But yeah, the train is cheap, Waylon. That is a real cheap ride from New Orleans into to Biloxi. It does stop a few times, so it might, instead of an hour and a half drive, it might take you 2 hours, but you got whatever. So anything else, Jeff?
I think of it. I said it a couple times that we'll try to do this a couple more times, but you haven't confirmed that that's what we're going to do. But at least
we're going to do our best. We're going to do our best. I've got a trip or two planned. I'm actually going to do a cruise in April, dude.
Yeah,
so.
I didn't want to say anything to that. Somebody mentioned cruising on one of the chats earlier. I was going to say, Ed's getting ready to go. I better not say Ed's getting ready to go on a cruise, because then everybody wants to know where you're going, who's going, so forth.
I'm gonna keep a very, very succinct tally on what this free cruise is going to cost me.
Port fees and taxes should be it, plus whatever your wife needs for souvenirs once you get to the ports.
I'll bet you it's going to cost me a lot of money.
Well,
I'll bet
you'll enjoy yourself. That's all that counts. Is that you have your first cruise.
I hope it is the first cruise ever. Finally, we booked 3 now, and this will be the one hopefully we make. So.
Wow.
Anyway.
All right, Ed. Let's go ahead and let's call it call it a night, and we'll get out of here. And
Been a pleasure.
it's been
Wish
a pleasure.
we'd have talked a little better, but hey, it is what it is. Plus, we were so flustered from just trying to get on the air. I was like,
yeah, it's
couldn't
like
even
I
concentrate.
like I said when we were off. We were here, but not broadcasters. Two old farts. Too old to be doing this stuff. But
I believe you may be right.
All right,
everybody. We appreciate y'all coming in.
All right, everybody.
See you in Biloxi.
Yep, we'll see you May 15th, 17th. Be there. Until then, God bless each and every one of you. Be safe, play smart. We'll see you on the next one.